Oh my god, hi everybody. It's Saturday. I got a whole lot of sun today.
Beans first track meet, let's go.
Yeah, Beans first track meet. Oh my god, my face hurt, my legs hurt. My legs are so sunburned.
But he did get a PR for the 100-meter dash.
That he did. He did get a PR for the 100-meter dash. What was it? 20 seconds? Sub 20 seconds?
A little shy of 20 seconds.
Yeah, sub 20 seconds. So like, homeboy killed you. That's one. Yeah, it was a very long day. Almost none of it spent in direct sunlight, but I am the whitest of the Caucasus, and I burned anyways. So, you know, show me, Canadian over here is great, it's lovely. Totally not hating my existence tonight, it's fine. But I got a hydrate and a stretch and a fact.
Sunfire 6996 just redeemed stretch.
How was the track meet? All in all, it was pretty good. Dean has a smaller school, so they didn't have kids in every event. But it was still a good day. There were lots of kids that did really well. He's got some real fast teammates. Like a few of them qualified for finals and whatnot, and it was just like, dang, y'all is speedy. Like I was just in here like, yeah, I lose to you in a foot race. I can't run for shit. However, for Stealth's fact, we're gonna talk about running injuries that can happen because we almost saw one today. So while running, especially while trying to sprint and perform in events of the track and field nature, it is entirely possible to tear ligaments all up and down your leg. The most common of which are your hamstrings and or leading into your PCL or ACL, which are the two primary ligaments that run through your knee and connect your lower leg to your upper leg.
Inspired by the hand pull that we got to see today?
This was inspired by the hand pull we got to see today. One of the kids in the 100-meter dash actually went down about halfway through, writhing in agony and holding the back of his leg because something bad happened.
That was the opening heat for the older kids.
Yeah, that was the Group A boys for the older kids, the middle school / junior high kids. And it was the opening heat for the qualifiers, and boy went down halfway through. He was booking it too. He was in like 3rd place when he went down.
And he just watched his whole leg lock up.
Nope.
For him.
Yeah, it was rough. I felt bad, but I also knew it wasn't my place to go and try to assist in any manner, so I just sat there and waited patiently for him to stand up and then clapped him off the field when he got escorted to the buggy and driven off the course. Didn't get any updates on if he's okay or not. It was a kid from a different team, so we wouldn't have had the means of getting an update, but yeah, it was rough. And I was just like, damn, I feel bad for the kid. Because, like, I've seen, like, videos of, like, professional athletes doing stuff like that and then needing, like, big surgeries to fix it afterwards. I'm just like, ugh, hope that didn't happen to you. You are too young for that type of injury. So, yeah, that was a little crazy. But, you know, to the best of my knowledge, they survived. They're doing well. They're not. Still hopes and prayers for them. Is he hating himself for forgetting his shoes? A little bit, yeah. I did ask him after he was done with his events. I was just like, so how's your feet? He's just like, they hurt. He's like, what you not going to forget next time? My track shoes. I'm like, there we go. Quaking times, yo. Everyone can beat me in a foot race. I mean, probably Mouse. I too do not run. Stealth has shin splints in the military. Yeah, shin splints also aren't fun. Work was annoying for the sun today. Aw. I don't like when work is annoying. I feel like that's fairly consistent though in a cook position, like back in the kitchen. I feel like y'all get annoyed often because people are stupid and ask for too much. But, you know, that's just me and my very not picky self when it comes to eating. Like, I order it as it comes. If I don't like it, I order something else. Like, I don't sit here and make all the special requests of like, oh, can you get me this, but then change that and change that and change that. Like, nah, that's not me, homie. I have about 3 more weeks of soccer for the kiddo. Ooh. Let's go. 3 weeks total, like including playoffs, or still playoffs after that? Question mark. It wasn't busy, it was just constant. Ooh. I mean, those days are like hit or miss for if you're good or bad. Because like sometimes when it's constant, it's just like, okay, cool, the day's flying by, and like I feel like I haven't been here, and it's kind of nice. And then other days, it just makes it feel like the day won't end. Like you look down and you just work and work and work, and then half hour later, you feel like you've been there for 4 hours. You look at the clock and it's only been a half hour. You're just like, what? Yes, I want to leave. But update for the Valheim stuff. I obviously have picked up off stream from where we left off of having just died in the burial chamber. I got myself some new gear. I made some troll leather gear and some rudimentary stuff, and we're just gonna focus on collecting a bunch of wood, and we're gonna build some more things for our base and just level up some new gear. We're not gonna like rush to go get the gear that we lost when we died. We're just, I don't have the spoons to deal with that today, so that's gonna be a thing to do on a different day. So we're gonna keep it light, low spoons, no spoons. Just we gonna get some wood, we gonna build some stuff, and just chill. It's gonna be a nice relaxing evening. I can't even talk today. It's been a long day. I spent too much time in the sun. I'm booked. No playoffs. It's just rec league. All right. Don't know how the soccer rec league stuff works because I grew up playing hockey for house league, which I imagine is the hockey equivalent of recreational league. But like we still have playoffs at the end of the season. So I don't know. Maybe they just run different to different sports. Who knows? So no, it felt like it wouldn't end. Yeah, those days are the worst. That's almost how I felt Thursday as well, because like I was doing a bunch of robotic cases, and for the most part, they're fairly repetitive themselves. Especially because for half the case, you're just sitting there waiting for the doc to finish getting his exposure and do whatever it is they're working on, and you're just waiting for them to finish that step, which can take anywhere from 25 minutes to over an hour, to then switch out one of the instruments from the cautery to the bag. And then you put in the bag to collect what they resected out, and then you pull the bag out and you all go home. And it's like, it's a very long case with a whole lot of just sitting there. I almost fell asleep. I had to stand up and start walking around the room. End of the month is the last week. It's just spring soccer. Alright. It's no problem. Yeah, for hockey, every season had playoffs, both the winter season and the spring season. But like, they only took like a week to 2 weeks, depending on the season and the league, for how many teams there were to get through the playoff tournament. What are spoons? The thing that I don't have much of. I'm using the rest of them to hang out here and do this for y'all. And like, this is a fun way to spend my spoon stuff. I'm not upset about it, so nobody try to feel bad about me using spoons for this. It was a choice I happily made and will make again. Things you stir your coffee with. Joke's on you. I drink black coffee. I don't. It's a joke. I don't drink black coffee. I love myself. But still. I don't like spending time out in the sun unless the kids are out playing, and then I like to chill in the shade. That part. Unfortunately, when you're doing track and field events, and you're sitting in the bleachers cheering on your kid in your team, There's no shade. Technically, we had shade all day because it was overcast all day, but like the sun still gets through overcast clouds. It just gets refracted a little bit, which is why I don't get real bright. But the sun rays still get through, and I still burn. It's great. I love my Diet Canadian complexion. It's wonderful. They don't do playoffs for young kids. I don't know if it's a matter of like a change in time. Growing up, from the point that I started playing when I was 4, playing in Adams, like the very youngest that you could start playing, we still had playoffs. Granted, half of us didn't know what the heck was going on and what exactly playoffs meant, but we still had them. Like, no disrespect to the game and everything, like, by all means, like, y'all run it however y'all run it. I'm not one to judge it, by all means. You do you and have fun, and as long as the kids are having fun and enjoying themselves, it don't matter how competitive it gets for the sake of the playoffs and whatnot. Just play the game, have fun. That's the whole point. Learn some sportsmanship along. Reed, hey y'all, hanging with family, so I can't stay long today. That's okay, Reed. Thanks for stopping in and say hi. Hope you're having fun with the family. I walked home in a thunderstorm today. Son, I want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, but like, I really like thunderstorms, and I don't think I would complain about it that much. Like, anytime it's raining, I'm gonna walk into or out of work to the parking lot. Like, granted, this also is like a long walk because it's not all the way home, it's just to the parking lot. Like, whenever it's raining for that, like, I don't run or rush or anything. I don't take an umbrella with me or nothing. I stroll at my normal pace, just walking through the rain, thunderstorm or just rainstorm, whatever. But I understand I'm also weird, and it's okay if you don't like it. That's fine. I'm sorry for you if you did not like it. Personally, I would have enjoyed it, but like I said, I don't drink coffee. I just make instant for my wife. I mean, that's fine. I don't drink a ton of coffee. Like, I'm not. Like, Vex is the like legit coffee drinker of the house. I just share a cup with her when it's made, and I have the time to do so in the morning. But I'm not like I have to have my coffee to start the day kind of person. But I'm not like drinking straight coffee. Reed drinks lots of coffee. Yeah, that's Vex. Drinks lots of coffee. I think it's change of time in reference to the playoff thing. Yeah, that's fair. Because I think like it's been a while since I've actually like looked at the rosters and everything and like the schedule for the kids games out at the ice rink. But I think the Adams, like the real young league, and maybe even the Mites, which is the next league up. Adams is 4 and 5 year olds, Mites is 6 and 7 year olds. I believe both of those leagues don't have playoffs now because they also changed the way Adams play the game, the 4 and 5 year olds. It used to be 2 teams whole ice. Now it's 2 games, 4 teams, half ice for the Adams. And it's like, it hurts my brain trying to think about it. But the game has changed. They've also changed like the hitting league and when that starts. Because when I grew up playing hockey, hitting league started in Pee Wee, which was 11 and 12 year olds. Now it starts in Biomes, which is your 13 and 14 year olds. Personally, I don't like that because Biomes is your last league that you play in before the potential of playing in high school. And when it comes to hitting and how to properly hit somebody safely and how to get hit safely, you need more than 2 years usually to teach a kid that. Because like it's, especially because they're in the middle of like just starting puberty and whatnot, so like their body's going to change, their strength is going to change, their coordination changes. So like you need more than 2 years just to like give them that experience to do it safely before they go into high school where like you can be 14 playing against an 18-year-old that's twice your size. So like, you need to know how to protect yourself and like play the game safely because that can lead to injuries real big, real bad, real fast. And Like I've voiced my opinion about that in the local league too. There's been a couple meetings about it. That parents and everything come into, and there's a few of us that are on the same page, but ultimately it's USF rules, and that's what they on a national level do. So nothing I can quite do to change it. But only lost one game. Let's go. Yo, kids are killing it stealth. Only lost one game all season. So proud. I'm not gonna get that one. That one's inside the brown. Son also likes the rain, but it was like 2 or 3 miles. Ooh. I feel like at 2 or 3 miles, I would start to get a little annoyed by it, because like that's a whole lot of rain. You were probably absolutely drenched by the time you got back. Like that's a whole lot. Stealth loves the smell of rain. I know, right? It's so good. I don't remember the name for it right now, but there's an actual term for both the smell of the air before it starts to rain. It's like amber cross or something like that. And then there's this, like, the smell of the rain itself. There's an official term for that too. Both of them are amazing. Petrichor, that one, yeah. Like, I know there's an official word for it. I don't remember it off the top of my head right now, but there's a word for it. It's a thing. So the kids, instead of them playing 11 versus 11, it's 7 versus 7. Nice. I feel like that could be both a good and a bad thing, because like on one hand, they're getting like more room to run around and like learn more skills, technically, because theoretically they have to do more to make up for the fewer amount of kids on the field. But at the same time, how does that translate into older leagues as they get older? Like, does it stay 7 versus 7 the whole way through as they get older? Or at some point is it going to change to 11
Sunfire
versus 11?
6996 just redeemed fact.
Geosmin and the smell of earth after rain. Yo. I did not know that one. I figured there was probably a word for it, I just didn't know what it was. Some would like to pack now as well, since Stealth took the first one of the day. I gotta think. I didn't really see a whole lot of new stuff today. Oh, I can share a funny one. Did y'all know that when you're told to lean forward, it don't mean doing this? Because that's what Bean thought today. He was doing the long jump and his coach is just like, hey, on the long jump, when you're running through and when you make your jump, you need to lean forward, because like they base your distance off of the closest point to your jump mark. So if you're leaning back and you fall back on your butt, which is going to be closer to your jump mark than where your feet landed, they're going to mark it and do the measurement from where your butt sat in the sand. So lean forward and run through the jump. That way you keep moving forward and you don't lose distance on the jump. And he's just like, all right, cool, got it. And he's just like, Brr. Shoulders and everything stayed up, back stayed square and everything. Head just went straight to toes. And that was him leaning forward. I was like, homie, bend at your waist, not at your neck. He's like, what do you need? It was real cute. And then we had a little teaching moment. Got to show him like, hey, your shoulders and your chest stay up. You bend at your hips and you lean forward. Your head stays up because you need to see where you're going. You can't see your mark down the track from your starting point with your head at your toes. You can see maybe 5 feet in front of you and you were at the 52-foot mark. You got a whole lot of ways to go before you see your mark. And you're going to want to see it before you get to it, not as you're stepping across it. They're kids, it turns into mob ball. That's so fair. I mean, realistically, that's how it is with like watching Atoms and even like some of the might games for hockey. It's very much just a ooh puck, I want it, and that they're all just huddled around it, and just skating for it and everything. There's no like actual setting up plays and like spacing out or anything like that to make passes. It's almost a one for all game of just like, no, I want the puck, no, I want the puck, no, I want the puck. And like on one hand, it's real cute. On another hand, like coming from a coaching perspective and having grown up play the sport, like I'm sure I was also like this at the age, but it's like with the knowledge that I have now, it's so hard to not just be like, no, run the play. You don't need to be on top of your own teammate. Like on one hand, like as a parent, it's adorable. As a coach, I'm just like, you're fucking up. Knock it off. Play the game. I don't know that. I've been out for a while myself. Yeah. That's fair. Realistically, it's probably also just changed in general. Similar to like how hockey has changed with the different leagues, like hitting leagues, and how Adams, like the youngest league, plays. They also changed how the friendship tournament, which is like the national tournament for House League, they changed how that operates as well, which is weird for how they do their standings on that. It used to be a 16-team event broken up into regionals where you would have your regional qualifiers, and then the 4 that qualified from the regions and the state would be broken up into 4 regions. You would have your 4 qualifiers from that, taking your, 60 some teams and bringing it down into 16 for the official tournament, where your 4 teams of your region would play against the 4 teams from the other 3 regions. And it'd be like a 2.5 month long tournament leading to the friendship finals to have the actual like state championship essentially. And it was like a minor form of like state playoffs almost, versus that of like your league playoffs at your local rink, which was the end of the season after the friendship tournament. Arizona, playing Valheim, you playing Valheim's making me want to get back into it, and I haven't touched it in a long time. That's so fair. Fun fact, we actually made Mel Malnick, a avid member of this community. We made him also get back into playing it again. Like, it's just so fun. For what it's worth, depending on how long it's been since you've played, because like the whole I haven't touched it in a long time, like it's perspective, because some people a long time is like 6 months, for other people a long time is like 2 years. So depending on what your definition of a long time is, there's potentially quite a bit that's changed about the game, and a lot of different things that have been added. They had a major update towards the end of last year, where they actually had an expansion style update. There's a whole new biome to go into with new creatures and new materials and 2 new bosses to deal with. So there's a whole lot of new. And we're still at the very beginning, because I haven't even beat the second boss yet. Stealth, like I see where the kids need to position themselves for throw-ins and goal kicks and corner kicks. And I try to direct them, but it doesn't always translate. Like that's the hard part that I've noticed, like, because Adams, the very little league, very young kids for hockey, back when I grew up playing, like I said, it was full ice. There was the onsides, offsides mechanic. There was the icing mechanic. Like, all of that was an actual thing that was taught to the 4 and 5-year-olds. They don't do that anymore. Since they switched to the half ice, they don't have an offsides anymore. It very much just is an entire free-for-all. And then in mites, they do have the full ice, and that's where the offsides and icing and all that comes into play, and they struggle with it, learning it at 6 years old. It's like, I grew up, I knew what it was, and when I went into mites, like it started getting like, okay, people were actually like showing skill in the game. it be what it be, and it do what it do. I don't want 45 degree. I want, yeah. Actually, I don't even want the full one. I want this one. Place of frost. At some point, it's going to reach this. Somewhere around there. Here we're going with this one. This one's going to sit right. That's how those are. I know I can make that jump. Me on my roof. Thank you. Those are just slightly upset. But for the sake of making it look as neat as possible, we'll go from here. One move into never mind. Alright. Can't make the walkway across like I was hoping because they're not both on the same level. That's mildly frustrating, but it's fine. Just put this back. Won't have the fancy walkway. Done. But what we can do instead is build more chests. I'm gonna build stairs from the top. A server that I can't get into yet. Now's community servers giving Sun all of the difficulty with trying to join into it, which they have not been able to figure out. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed in the community server aspect. I've only done local servers for Valheim, so I'm not much help trying to figure it out. Okay, why are you not saving? Thank you. Okay. Go to the place I want you to go to, please. Coconut margarita, kind of weird, but I don't hate it. Alright. Random, but we're here for it. Hope you're, I'm at least guessing you're enjoying a coconut margarita. So good on you. Where I want to go. They don't call offsides here, and they don't call handballs unless it's blatantly obvious that they're using their forearm to hit the ball down. I mean, I feel like that, like, to an extent, I feel like that's acceptable for younger kids. But at the same time, like, part of me is just like, teach them right from the start. Don't have it change. Like, don't have them play one way, just to have it change and have to reteach them how to play the game again a year or two later. Southern coconut mojitos are pretty good too. Yeah, I've had neither of those because I'm not the biggest fan of coconut style drinks. But that's just me, and like that is one of the few things I'm actually picking on, is I just don't like the taste of coconut. That's just a me thing. Cooperate already. Do the thing. Go. Top shelf. Ooh. There's a place with pina colada smoothie. It is too much coconut, not any pineapple. That does not sound appetizing. Wow. I like coconut, not coconut flavored things. That's fair. That's how I feel about like most natural fruits. It's like I like the fruit itself. I don't like the fruit flavored thing. Will you cooperate? Let me put you on the edge. You won't let me put you on the edge. Now I can try to put a bed on the shelf instead? Question mark? Too late. That sounds like I'm hot. It'll go off, I guess. And there. Right off from the stairs. That's fine. We're just gonna make new stairs right here. Ta-da! That way we can get all these corner pieces over here. Like that. And like that. And like that. And like that. That big. Most watermelon flavored things, when it comes, especially when it comes to like drinks, I'm just like, watermelon flavored things, not great. Watermelon itself, fucking fantastic. Same with banana. Banana flavored drinks not made with like regular banana, with the exception the banana shake from Steak and Shake, which tastes like Laffy Taffy banana. Not good. Laffy Taffy banana though, fucking mint. Okay. We'll drink that. We'll eat that, drink that, this banana shake from Steak and Shake that tastes like a banana Laffy Taffy. We'll eat or drink those any day of the week. So damn good. Don't want to do that for that. You need to come forward. I need to be able to click you from the floor. I feel like you are too far back for me to do that. Maybe not. I don't know. It is this fun. There we go. All the chests up in all the places, which means this can go in. It's how hard. Over here, we can organize the woods. We can put pine wood in there and coral wood in there and call it bueno. Now, we need to rework some of this stuff over here. All that. And we're gonna put in another door on that side. Realistically, I need more wood for it, so okay. Build that one. Put it. So I'm missing half of those. Those. Drop it in the middle. Let's put it there. Bottom. Now that's done. So, because over here we're gonna build a trophy hall. Either that or I'm gonna completely rebuild all of this. One of the two. Somebody make a vote. Completely rebuilding everything and having a trophy hall entryway? Or am I just building a separate building to be a trophy hall? Because my idea behind it is we're going to take whatever gear we have from when we kill a boss, and we're going to put that gear on an armor stand with the boss head trophy, as well as any other trophies from the area leading up to that boss, in that section of the trophy hall and or trophy entryway. That's the build idea that I'm thinking of. Do we want to build a trophy hall for that, or did we want to build a trophy entranceway into the rest of the house? Uh-oh. Forest is moving. Time to kill a bunch of shit. Take out the boot. The boot's gonna hurt. Oh. Let me stagger you. This is a bad time to eat. We need to eat more food as well. That's not the end of the water food. That is so rude. I'm not trying to swim and fight all of y'all. This is mean. But at the same time, all y'all are swimming. Still just like, wow. That shaman needs to die because he's going to do a bunch of things and keep going. We don't like it. The shaman needs to die. Oh my god, good. Alright, now I'm going to try to single out this boot. There we go. Get the brute, you bitches, get out of my way! There's so many of you. There's another shaman. I need to fuck all of them. Thank you. I was like, this is so... There's so many. Definitely need to do about more. Finally get through. Sunbury votes for a separate trophy hall. Any other opinions? I felt like the big dumb with that little excursion there. But it's done now. We did the thing. They're gone. Separate trophy hall can be done. We'll do Valheim.
Stealth that just redeemed hydrate with water.
Hydrate with water? Alright. Question for you, Stealth. Do you want fancy water or regular water? Let's make you fancy. Alright, fancy water it is. It's still regular water. It's just got a fancy little concoction of...
It's water with extra steps.
It is, because it's got some vitamins in it. It's a Rise energy drink thing. It's built for recovery. And it tastes good. The one that I got tastes like Hawaiian Punch. I think. It was either Hawaiian Punch or it was Fuck, what was the other thing? You were there when I bought it. Which one is this?
Kool-Aid, I think?
Yeah. One of the two. Wine punch and or Kool-Aid. That is delicious. My favorite one is the one that tastes like Sunny D, but that one's not available in my local grocery store no more. That one I have to order online. And I'm a little upset about it. I also don't remember where I put my blueberry head. There they are. No, not the blueberry. Where did I put my... Oh no, I don't have any ancient seeds. They're with my dead body. That's why I don't have a spot for them. All of them were with my dead body. Because I only had 6, and I took all 6 because it's 3 to summon the boss, and I needed to kill the boss twice. So I took all 6. Which means all of those are with my corpse. Alright. Glad we figured that out together. So, I'll give you a Hawaiian punch. That sounds aggressive. Good point. Would you recommend Rise? It's not bad, says the mouse. So I've only tried the Sunny D one and then this one that I currently have. Based off the 2 that I've had, yes, I would recommend. They taste delicious. I do notice a difference in my cognitive ability when I drink them, and I think they definitely do. They are more refreshing than what I found of like some of their comparative alternatives are. Like they actually taste refreshing and like have a smooth taste to them, and they don't have like a chalky aftertaste as like some of the other powder drink mixtures tend to have. So that's also really nice. So yes, I personally would in fact recommend. What is Rise? It's Kool-Aid and Ring Pop. Or I like Kool-Aid and Ring Pop, yeah. Yeah, I believe it's the Kool-Aid one that I find. Rise is a powdery additive for water, kind of like an energy drink style additive. Most grocery stores, at least the ones in my area, in the States, carry it. Again like they did to me last week. That was not fun. Run up here and did not approve. Follow on to residence. Yo. That sound typing good. The other is a mushroom coffee. Eh? Mushroom coffee any good? I feel like the answer to that question should be no. But for some reason, I also feel like the answer to that question isn't no from more people than what it should be. Do you want it to be good? Kool-Aid Rise was good. Yo. Es bueno. Sunfire with him.
Sunfire 6996 just redeemed fact.
Go do some building and then I'll give you back. I need my hoe. She's upstairs in my personal chest. Ew. I also need rock, but I will. What do I need to make the Antler pickaxe? Antler pickaxe, 10 wood, and the hard ink. Hard ink there. Alright, new fact for Sun. We're gonna go back to some medical terminology for the fact because it's a low stage. But so for medical terminology, the thing we're going to learn today is what in the suffix orrhaphy means. That is orrhaphy, orrhaphy. That medical term stands for the internal surgical repair of organ, which is wild that that is a specificity that is needed, but it is. So like, yo. But internal surgical repair of organ. So think, for example, the hernia repairs that I did this past week. Those were notated on the sheet and charged as a herniorrhaphy. 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 Surgical repair of internal organ because we went internally into the abdomen to repair the peritoneum and the muscle layers within the abdomen.
Any questions?
Rise with an S is the supplement you're talking about. Rise with a Z is the mushroom coffee. Yeah. I don't know anything about the mushroom coffee. I haven't had it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Yeah. They have a Little Debbie collab. Is that the mushroom coffee one or the energy drink one?
Energy drink one.
Okay. What Little Debbie collab do they have?
I think it's just We'll figure it out for you.
If it's that one, we gotta go to the store tomorrow. I will pimp myself out on a corner to go buy it if I have to. Paige has never had mushroom coffee. Me neither. I've heard of it, like I've seen TikTok videos of it, but I've never had it.
They have a couple of those
Ooh.
So they have the strawberry cake roll ones and the cosmic brown. There's also the jet puff marshmallow. There's sticky peanut butter. There's another Little Debbie, the Christmas tree one, Christmas tree cake thing. A couple different things: the Kool-Aid, Jello, sour punch. They got business for the now. Yeah, Smarties. They have the Sunny Deal, but they put all the works that you can't just buy it in the store.
I know, that's the one that I'm the most upset about. It's like, the Sunny D is so good, but for whatever reason, my local grocery store don't have it no more. That's where I first discovered the brand, and that was the first one that I had, like 2 years ago. And now they're just like, nah, we ain't got it no more, homie. It's like, you bitches. Heckin' rude. Just like the TikTok audio. That was really fucking rude. That's not what you're supposed to use. Attach. There we go. Now it looks party. Like it's supposed to. I just need to go get more stone, maybe? Probably? Yeah, I need more stone. So we gotta raise the ground there and get those to turn blue. Pidge is partial to mushrooms. Coffee is life. Little devil Debbie makes me fat. Yo. I like mushrooms. I like coffee. I like Little Debbie. I might like where this conversation is going, right? Rise has the Little Debbie stuff, which we looked up already. Thank you for the link of the stuff that's going on with that. Did I just hear Little Debbie Christmas tree? Are really good. Having drinks or the protein powder. It's the drink additive. It's not exactly a protein powder because it's not a protein thing. It's a like caffeine pre-workout / recovery thing. Drinks with the powder. Yo, you're the best still. Thank you. Yo. Are the Little Debbie ones the protein powder then? Because the one that I have with the Kool-Aid and the Sunny D one, those are both the like recovery, like pre-workout, post-workout stuff, not protein themselves. Paige wants to try the marshmallow one. Stealth needs a new shaker cup. I think the dummies have a shaker cup in their shop. I know they at least have tumblers. And theoretically, you can just take the tumbler and whatever shaker mechanism you have from your current shaker cup and just combine it. Pidge needs the new frother attachment because it's broke. That's upsetting. Are you breaking stuff? All blue, all the way around. Yes, no. Blue. All blue, all the way around. That would make me happy. All blue, all the way around. Huzzah! We did the thing. There's a method to my madness. The checkerboard will make sense in a moment. For anybody that has not seen it before. The Debbie is protein. Ooh. The Kool-Aid was fire. Hell yeah. You need to check the store because I have a discount code from Grim. Get on it, Stealth. Support the small businesses, just like Pitch said. good till the end of the year. Well, at least you got time to figure out what it is you want to get. Because isn't Grim working on some new designs right now anyways? I know y'all at least have made comments about like, oh, that'd be a cool t-shirt design. And had a couple different ideas for stuff. Oh, you were just building massive checkerboard. Technically, I did. They're checkered because, like, essentially these are the white ones, those are the black ones because they're crisscross pattern. So now I like having a little bit of style in my floor instead of it just being all straight lines one way. As if, like, if I were to do this, for example, just the all straight lines. I don't think the all straight line looks as good as compared to having the offset of like one way, one the other way. So I do checkerboard style where you do every other one direction and you flip them. I think it looks better. I like it. Doorway, that's where doors are going. I asked the dummies, it works both in the dummies and the grims. Ooh, the big ass patio. It's an incomplete trophy hall. There's a method to my madness, it'll make sense eventually. But yes, right now it is just a big ass patio. But it's about to get walled in and become a trophy hall. Slowly but surely, it's gonna do a thing. I almost feel like I want to add another doorway right here though. That's good. If I don't like it, I can always change it later. Supports. So that build height can be higher. Eventually, I'll also add in windows to the main house. I'm going to probably put in windows on this right away. We'll see what happens. Eventually, I'll also furnish out the rest of the inside of it. Because right now, it's just a rug. All of the doors. Set up the next set of walls. get the knife. See, I like the cups from G Fuel because they don't use the ball for the mixing. They use like a cap that is under the lid. Personally.
Nice, I've got a couple.
Yeah. I might have to steal one and try using it sometime soon, maybe. Because I don't know what that's like. I've only ever used the ones with the little mixer ball tumbler thing inside of it. Like that's the one that this has. You might be able to see the little wire thing there in the bottom, maybe. You can see it shine. There it is. Like I got that in mine, and it just mixes everything as you shake it up. It's a bitch to clean sometimes, but I've dealt with worse. I've never tried G Fuel or seen any of their shakers personally, so I have no idea what that experience is like to compare it to. I've only ever had this one. And I prefer this versus that of like, I used to have the like Kool-Aid pouches, like the single bottle pouches. So mixing that powder into just a straight up water bottle and then shaking that by hand without any like device or mechanism in your cup to help mix it was always a pain in the ass. You'd always have one clump left over or something. It's easy to clean and it don't make the noise. Nice. Personally, I don't mind the noise on my end. Like, I come from a history of lots of loud noises, and I do it well. I don't notice them the majority of the time. But it's valid for other people to not like the noises. Especially in the case of like if you're doing it early morning and you're trying to like not wake up your household, entirely valid. I just don't ever mix mine in the morning, so that's like not an issue on my end. That one did not hit that one. That one and that one. I got them all. I think for the trophy haul, we're gonna do a 2.5 wall high thing. Are we too big enough? Boss head there, trophy stand here, surrounded by other smaller trophies of smaller things in the area. That could work. We have one here, space, another one here, miscellaneous, have one boss here, have another boss over here, miscellaneous. Can make that work. Like, I didn't plan this out in terms of how many bosses are in the game. It's just what I'm currently building, and it's just gonna be this size. Realistically, I'm probably going to end up rebuilding it later anyways when I have access to bigger, better materials like the dragon scale roof, and I actually get like the iron support beams and whatnot as I upgrade what it is I'm capable of building with and find new materials and new biomes. But for now, with just the wood that we have, this is what we're gonna work with, and it's gonna be great. I also love the fact that I just build into the side of the mountain. Like, I made my own little clip here. It's wonderful. Yeah, fix that. Oh no, it's gonna start raining and I don't have my roof yet. That's so rude. Open segment. Space. My steps. So rude. How dare you start to rain when I'm in the middle of the... That's just mean. Inconsiderate. Posted the cup in the Discord. Woo! We is going to just come, chill on the balcony, watch the rain. I'm not going to try building it and deal with it. I'll rain on you. That sounds dirty. What do you mean? What do you mean? I ain't here for no golden shower. Scott is opening up the destiny. Ooh. Admittedly, part of me wants to play Destiny, but at the same time, I just want to chill and use very little spoons to do stuff like this. I'm a fun individual. I'm making sure your shower is golden. Listen, it's not that kind of party. Okay, I should probably go now. Just doing something. Fighting trading now. It's not bad, but it's not. I suppose I could still be productive while it's raining. Cook some stuff, I suppose, instead of just sitting here doing nothing. So now the next question is, do I take down this trophy and do I move this stuff into the trophy hall and then put up different displays here, or do I leave these trophies and just get another actual trophy to put in there as the actual boss trophy? That's the real question. Admittedly, I play Destiny with you guys right now, and it might get me raging. That's so. Is it because we pick on you too much about being a warlock that don't know how to jump? If that's the case, I can dial it back like 5%. That's about the best I can do. I mean, there is always tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. I think it's the low spoons from work. That's no, I got very low spoons. Yeah, that's so bad. Honestly, that's part of why I'm not playing right now. Is also because of the low spoons. Because like on one hand, it wouldn't make me rage. That's just not the reaction that I personally have. I understand where that reaction comes from. I used to be like that. You know, I just when I'm very low spoons and like stuff's not going my way, like if I would die a lot or something. Or if something seemed excessively hard in the game, like if we tried doing like a grandmaster fall, for example, I don't have the spoons for that, and I just be like, you know, I'm just not enjoying this. I don't want to do it anymore, and I would just stop. Ooh, quick question for you. Do you two have the Grasp of Avarice Dungeon Key? It's from the 30th anniversary. If y'all have that, I would be so happy, and we could run that dungeon. It's one of my favorite dungeons. we could do that just for fun. I got so distracted by that that I just made charcoal out of nothing. Yup. I think quick meat around here someplace that is. Stealth does have a grass average spending key from 30th anniversary. Let's go. Worse one. What the hell am I doing? I'm being so irresponsible and so inefficient. You may quit it. That's only one, so I'm not worried about that right now. I don't have the 30 steps. Not really upsetting stuff, but that's okay. We'll take care of it. We can always play other stuff. Then put kiddos to bed and watch more Doctor Who. Good night. Night mouse, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You're amazing. Who else likes Doctor Who? I haven't seen a ton of it, but what I have seen I do like. I don't know, like I know there's a whole lot of Doctor Who out there. I've seen whatever was on BBC post 2000. And even that is still like post 2000, it might even be post 2000. I don't even know what number doctor it was that was in the show that I watched. I just know that I watched it. How's Hyper said she's small? Cyber the grim shits on Dr. Pepper. Listen, them some fire. The brothers will never submit to his rules. Well, that's fine. I'll help you. You're going to submit to my will, though, when I shoot you in the face with my bow. And that's why I got you up on my wall. You can talk all the smack you want. I still bested you, and I'll do it again. Not building to do, and you're just ruining my stuff. It's real inconsiderate. It is very much not demure. Not very cute. Not very considerate. You don't. Also, I've upgraded what my food's into. I'm going from cooked meat with the forager and what was cream jam into now having the carrot soup, which is much better stamina base. Still keeping them for jerky, it's the best neutral item. And then cooked meat is going to be going into the deer stew. So much better health. It's going to be so good because I got my carrot farm. Making carrots. So nice. I have carrots. I think I have carrots currently ground. That's where they're at. But I had some, which is how I made those stews. And I just finished the Dr. Pepper. Yo. And I bet it is the most delicious drink ever. It's just so good. Hold up. Out today, though. I'm gonna go get some more seeds, which I got here. Carrot seeds. Gonna check our carrot farm. See if they're ready to be cooked. Yo. There's plant mold carrot. All the carrot doing the carrot stuff. All the carrots is healthy, which all of these ones appear to be. Good. And we fucked up on the one. Not bad. Alright. Carrots can keep on growing. If I had the 2.49 to spare right now, I would get the pack. Is that 250? Or is that a typo? And is it 24.99? 24.99. Okay, I thought so. I was just like, ain't no way it's 250 right now. Ain't no way. They ain't having that good of a deal. I promise you. I ain't never seen Bungie have that good of a deal. Mushroom, carrot. Okay. Crazy. No, for me it is too good. Are these good deals? And why didn't I get them when I wanted? What do you mean? That's not what I wanted. The trailhead needs to stay up there. Alright. Get that. And come over here and get that. Then we're gonna go back and get the top here. Okay, but then stay with the other two characters. And then that's fine. Cool. Organize that slightly. Oh look, it literally just rained all fucking night. Love it so much. Game Pass, either that or Xbox Live. Yeah. I feel you. I'm not having the 250 to spare though, because like, same. I am broke until my next paycheck. Not saying Game Pass on it, so I think it's just an Xbox sale. Biggie. Like, technically, good for you. Like, hopefully that sale is still going by the time you have the 250 available. Because we love the sales. The sales make us happy. We like saving months. I just gotta go through everything. It's the rain. Paid on Wednesday and Thursday, so I'll probably get it then. Yo, I get paid next Friday. Should be everything repaired. Means hopefully we can just go back to building. a roof. If I had wood. Of course, don't bring the roof. That would be too smart and too efficient. Why would I ever do such a thing? Roofing. Big old roofing. I feel like we want to do it short. Oh. It's going to stagger in by one. We'll find it. This one's also going to go in. This one might stay the same. I don't know. It's over here in this corner. And you. Can't just go straight across there. Over here. Go bow. Okay. Bow. This one's going out. No. It is in fact. Be that one. Not suspected. Here. So. This one's gonna go. Right there. I'm supposed to go. Attached. Look at the rest there. I'm still on stream.
Arrow.
I'm supposed to be going to bed. Because I'll go to bed over time. I'm sleeping. I'm on stream, which means that's on camera. Okay, now for the fun part. How the fuck do I mix these? That's gonna be a real question. Because this is a weird convergence for a roof. We gonna make it work. I don't know how we gonna make it work, but we gonna make it work. Feel like possibly this. It's not gonna be that. This one? Connects those. Is it gonna be this one now over here? I feel like I need to be on the roof to see it from above. We'll just do that and leave the little cafe. That wouldn't be the end of the world, right? It's not so bad. Alright, that's not so bad. You can have a nice little window right there. It's gonna be so close. Oh, snappy pace, but don't you please? Ooh, but the roof is being built. What's this? Oh, damn. Fixed it. Alright. Roof built, all the supports is in. And then over here. Down. Yo, who's in the oh, it would be the last one. Of course, it would be. Big one, good one, good one. EX. Go. And go. Big one, big one, big one. Good one, good one. Cross. Awesome. Supports. Get on this now to make it look pretty. There we go. There's that set. Beauty set. So very long. Oh my gosh. Stealth wants another fact.
Stealth
Oh, boy.
just redeemed fact.
The facts be packed in tonight. Let me tell you. Alright, new fact. I have the brain waves to think about.
Sunfire 6996 just redeemed hydrate.
Ooh, you got a hydrate? Alright, we're gonna resort to the Google for the fact because I don't have enough brain power to think of one right now. Ooh, here's an obscure medical fact that I personally find a little disturbing. However, in the Middle Ages, some doctors believed that collecting and smelling farts of patients was a way that they could diagnose certain diseases. It was farts in a jar. That is a thing that I did not know. I don't know how I feel about now knowing it. But I know it, so now you get to know it too. Yep, that was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing I didn't know. Like, I knew there was some pretty messed up stuff from, like, older style medicine. Like, medieval age medicine and whatnot. Didn't know that was part of it. That was a thing I did not anticipate to learn. And now here we are. Why does this feel like it's not right? Because it's not. It needs to be right here. Yeah, that's it. the exception of building out all of the supports all the way around. Oh, it was big. That was all. But like medieval age medicine and whatnot, right? Like I know that, like they were heavy on like bloodletting and like leech stuff and whatnot, and essentially just like, hey, we're gonna bleed the ghost out of your veins. Like cocaine diagnoses in terms of like as a medicine was a thing, amongst many other opioids and such. Things that are now very highly regulated because we understand much more about them and what they do to the body and the brain. Whereas back then it was just like, oh, you got ghosts in your blood. You need a leech treatment and you need to go ahead and puff on this fancy smoke that comes out of this crystal because it makes you forget stuff. Just the bloodletting leeches and go. Yeah. Did I say that without reading chat? Are we just on the same wavelength over here right now? Just thinking the same thoughts that need to be thunk? Because I didn't even read that. And then I just said it. Apparently, yeah. And I know, like, back with the Black Plague and, like, the Plague Doctor mask and everything, like, I know there was a special, like, paste, almost, that they made out of, like, a couple different types of berries that they smeared into the mask that they believed would stop them from catching the plague from the patients that they were working with. I don't remember fully what it was made of. I just know it was a thing. Like, that was the whole point of the beak, was like it was a filtration system with that paste in there. That way the doctor could breathe normally, or at least subnormally, with the mask on. And it was theorized that they then wouldn't get the plague as they were assisting patients. I want to say it was like juniper berry and something else, if I recall correctly. I don't know. But that was a thing too. But hey, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm sunburnt as shit. My legs look even worse. They are lobster and hardcore. But it's going on 11 o'clock. I need to make the bean go to sleep. That one has already fallen asleep. She passed out forever ago. So I'm gonna go to sleep as well. Thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna be back on tomorrow doing some stuff. Possibly, by the sounds of it, some Destiny 2 stuff. Possibly not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we'll be back on tomorrow to continue this stream challenge because we got like 8 more days to go, 9 more days to go, something like that. I don't know. I can't do math right now. I don't have any spoons. So for tonight, who we gonna raid? Who we gonna go hang out with? Bison. If my button wants to cooperate. No, show me who's live. I set up your fancy button to do the thing. Just show me the thing, please. It will make me happy. Or don't show me who's live. Okay. Cody is on. Cody. I follow Cody. Why do I not see Cody on my side? Do I need to refresh my page? Yeah, I don't see Cody live on my end. Deb is live doing some Legos. Pfeffers is on doing his D&D. Quincy is playing Fortnite. Cruzadar is playing Dead by Daylight. That's all I have on my friends list. I know I follow Cody. No, you needed to refresh. Okay, I was about to say, it's like, I know I follow him, and I don't see him on right now. Get my fancy button, please just do the fancy button. I don't want to type stuff. I I would like to just hit the fancy button and let it do it for me. Apparently, it don't want to let me do that. That's okay. But we, I think, are gonna go hang out with Dev for the evening, rest of the evening with the Lego building. I think, maybe. I don't know. How much longer is Dev staying on? I think Dev is still gonna be going for at least a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But we will go raid Dev and hang out with them. Share the love. Be like, hey yo Dev, build your damn Legos. But I'm going to bed. Y'all are amazing. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. If I do see you tomorrow, awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.